How would you like to go from 0 to 110 property deals in just the next 5 years? Well, today I'm here with my good friend, one of my great mentees, who is now one of our amazing mentors, the one and only Mr. Rob Rayson, who has done exactly that. Rob, welcome into the studio.
Thanks for having me.
Man, it's always nice catching up.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
And it's like, where the hell has 5 years gone?
Tell me about it. It's like, yeah, the transformation in 5 years. The time just disappeared.
It's just gone so quick, isn't it?
Yeah, it's difficult to remember quite how things were 5 years ago. It's like such a different place to be in. Quite literally, the greatest year I've ever had. It's the best year so far.
Wow.
I mean, for me, there's the two things that are most important to me are spending time with my kids, and I get loads of time with my kids. I have at least, but during my working week, Monday to Friday, I take a whole day off with my kids every week consistently. And that's great, and we've been able to have so many adventures and so much fun this year, and that's been incredible. And then the other part of my sort of life goals or my life vision is to be travelling as often as possible. And I'm in a fortunate position where every other week I can go away, and so I by and large have.
How many trips this year?
Foreign trips, 15.
Wow.
UK, probably similar.
Wow.
I'm barely ever at home, and it's been phenomenal. I mean, 15 trips to 8 countries and 4 continents in a year. It's just phenomenal.
And it's all being funded by the management business, right?
Yeah, and other businesses that have sprung off from that.
Okay, great.
So now it's starting to build a bit of an ecosystem of different businesses which support what I do.
So one business model generating now multiple streams of business income from the different spin-offs.
Yeah.
That's really incredible. So you now get to travel. You've been all over the world. You're earning probably more money than you've ever earned before.
Yeah.
You got a great relationship with your kids. You got a business that's systemized, mobile laptop lifestyle business. Let's take it back to the viewers that are just starting out in property.
Yeah.
So, and let's take rent to rent or serviced accommodation or the management business. How do you see that marketplace for the next 1 to 5 years?
It's going nowhere. There's no way we're going to lose this model. I think some things might be a flash in the pan or a bit of a fad, but this isn't that. Okay. And if anything, the pandemic did us a great favour. When all the hotels had to close down, but people were still able to travel for periods, people had to go down the serviced accommodation route. I was with somebody over the weekend. We were away, obviously. I'm always away, but we were away, and they were saying to me, "You know what? I would never even want to stay in a hotel again. I love having my own space. I love having a kitchen. I love being able to stick Netflix on and like lay on a sofa, rather than like staying in a hotel and like eating a takeaway on the end of the bed, like a tiny little TV."
So I've done that many a night.
Yeah, we've all been there. Like when you're working, you're traveling all over the country. That's what you do. Yeah. But actually, if you can have like it's cliche, but home from home.
Yeah.
It makes all the difference.
Great.
And particularly when there's a quirky accommodation. Like last weekend, a weekend before, in fact, I think it was, I spent the weekend in a bus in the middle of nowhere with a log-fired hot tub, and it was just really, really cool. And there was like birds flying around outside the window and phenomenal views, and like the sheep were being rounded up one morning, and it was just idyllic.
Yeah.
And it's those sorts of special experiences that people can create if they're willing to.
Great. So the market is strong.
Yeah.
Massive growth opportunities for someone new or,
Massive.
At the start of their journey, utilising other people's properties, maybe running their own management service as well. And what's really great about what you've done, you started it with 50 quid and you've now done over £6 million in turnover. 2022 turnover, where are we at?
About 3.1.
3.1 million. So that's really massively scaled, hasn't it? You've really built that momentum, that compounding effect.
Yeah, well, half of our revenue ever was in this year, and we're 5 years old. So yeah, I mean, it's growing quicker and quicker and quicker.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to the 10 million year, which I don't think is very far away.
Yeah. I was about to say, what's the aim now for the next 5 years?
I mean, the aim long term is to, I'm all in. My long term goal, I wouldn't say 5 years, but my long term goal is 10,000 units.
10,000.
10,000 units, and then we open.
And going globally?
Yeah, global is definitely the longer term plan.
You think you can get 10,000 in the UK?
No.
So you'd have to branch out.
probably could. It's been done before.
Okay.
But no, I think we would be 10,000 worldwide, probably 5 or 10 cities.
Okay. So look, if people can come and hook you up, if we've got any landlords or rent-to-renters, relocation experts tuning in here, and they've got property and they want to double ROI, I think that's one of your catch lines, double ROI, where can they hook you up, mate?
Best place to find me is ksuites.co.uk.
Do you want to just spell that?
So it's KSUITES.co.uk, ksuites.co.uk.
Great, and we'll make sure we'll put a link in the description as well, so people can just tune in. So let's do this again in, say, 1 year, 18 months, something like that. Which is going to be incredible. Any final tips for anyone tuning into this now? And
absolutely. I mean, I think the biggest thing is to get started, right? I mean, it's so easy to think, oh, well, I'll just learn this and I'll just figure that bit out. I'll just figure that out before I open a property. For me, one of the greatest things I did at the very beginning was just go, I don't care about all the other things that are coming. I need to know about my process. I don't need to know like what the guest's going to do if X happens. I just need to find a property. And then once I found the property, I worried about the furnishing and just really breaking that down. And the second thing is to understand the sort of, I call it the snowball effect. If you start really small and it feels like you're rolling the snowball and it's not really growing very much, but over time it gets bigger and bigger and the momentum just grows. Like in the first 6 months, I think it took 6 months after the first unit to get the second. This week I think we've opened 4 or 5. So it just grows faster and faster, and I think appreciating that at the beginning is crucial, because otherwise you get frustrated and you're like, I want 100 properties this year, I want 10 properties in the next month, and then you get disappointed when you don't get that. If you're willing to work, you're willing to sort of work through that process, you can grow quicker and quicker and quicker.
Great. If you could sum up life today in one word, what would it be?
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that.
Awesome. Yeah, there's no other word for it.
Well, look, you've put in the hard work, you invested in advanced training, you did everything that I asked you to do. You're now a big part of the AFL community that we have. You're one of our top mentors. We've got our award ceremony tonight. Who knows? You may be getting an award. We will see what happens. We will see what happens. And it's just been an absolute pleasure to know you and work with you. And thanks very much for all your hard work and commitment.
Oh, thank you for everything you've done. I couldn't have done it without you, mate.
Great, cool, man.
Yeah,
nice one. Nice one. Cheers, Rob. Wow, there you have it. 0 to 110 property deals in just 5 years. If Rob can do it, you can do it too. What is important is getting that first one over the line. If you are watching this right now and you are new or you're an existing property investor and you are looking to scale, I personally run a number of different property training events. In the description now, there is a link. Hit that link, get yourself registered for one of my up and coming events. We've got lots of them in the diary. Come and hang out with me and my expert team. Get to find out more about us. We'll get to find out more about you. And who knows, you could be the next Rob Mason getting amazing life-changing results. So you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Hit that link, get registered, and I look forward to meeting you in person and helping you get amazing results in property. Take care.